Common Law Assent down by the River Avon to cover what's on the backside of our recently redesigned CLA leaflets. We've been out canvassing in town for the last 2 hours, so we just thought we'd stop, and we realised we hadn't actually read this out since it's been redone. So on one side it's talking about the invocation of Article 61 and just letting people know that Article 61 of the Magna Carta 1215 was invoked in 2001, and it was done for the people's rights and freedoms. And so we've got a list of our inalienable rights on this side. These leaflets have been given out all across the country from our wonderful members getting involved in our campaign, so thank you for that, and we hope you enjoy the prints. So I'll just crack on and read what it says. It are unalienable or inalienable rights, an interchangeable word. Unalienable rights are inherent, sovereign, natural rights that existed before the creation of the state, and that being antecedent, have I said that right? Antecedent to and above the state, cannot be fundamentally removed or waived by contract, whether by non-disclosure, which is fraud and unenforceable in law, or knowingly by sufferance, which is contrary to the spirit of the law and prejudicial to sovereignty. The original permanent unalienable rights of every man or woman include the right to life, liberty, health and the pursuit of happiness. The right to contract or not to contract is absolute. The right to earn a livable income in a fair exchange for one's work. The right to travel in the course of one's daily life and business, an important one these days. The right to privacy and confidentiality free from unwarranted intrusion. The lawful right to own and hold property free of trespass. The right to self-defence when threatened with harm, loss or deceit. The right to due process of law with notice and opportunity to defend. The right to be presumed innocent, suffering no detention, arrest, search or seizure without reasonable cause. The right to remain silent when accused to prevent self-incrimination. The right to equality in the eyes of the law and equal representation. The right to a jury trial, being an impartial panel of one's peers. The right to appeal in law against conviction or sentence or both. The right to share information relevant to one's rights and freedoms. We like that one. The right to peaceful assembly, association, well, I like all of them. The right to peaceful assembly, association, expression and protest. The right to practice one's own religion and hold one's own beliefs. The right to love, consensual marriage and to raise a family. The right to security from abuse, persecution, tyranny and war. The right to refuse to kill under command due to conscience. The right to live in peace and be left alone when law-abiding. Surely the most critical failure of the people is their failure to ensure the teaching and common knowledge of their unalienable rights. If you do not know your rights, you effectively have none. By the path of ignorance, whether by apathy or deception, the people arrive in a state of exploitation, oppression and tyranny. So we'll do our best to avoid all of that any further. And then it's got our website. You can find us on Facebook, and our website is commonlawassent.com. Thank you for tuning in and listening to our unalienable rights list. I'm sure there'll be more videos to come, so if you'd like to follow us on our Facebook, Patreon, website, any of those platforms, we're so grateful to all of our members for supporting us all these years and inviting their friends in and building a really large number of people, so thank you.